Hi everybody, this is John Barton from JB Cases. This is going to be our weekly showcase for the week starting 11/1, so November 1st, 2021. So let's jump right into it and show you what we got. Okay, starting with, this is a 4x8 purple and black dynamite rugged style with the larger and longer pockets. It says Michelle on here. Got a really cool embroidery happening right here. Look at this. Isn't that cool? And then as we move around, we have one strap on the back, white stitching, white zipper pulls, and let's see what color interior we have on this one. It says a black 4x8 interior. Pretty cool, right? Okay, then we have here a black and blue, black with blue piping and blue stitching. Also dynamite rugged style, which means longer pockets, 2 pockets. Chris Steele, that's what it says on there. Thank you, Chris. We appreciate that, or whoever bought that for Chris. Look at this, look how pretty that is on the back. Isn't that nice? See, your case doesn't have to be elaborate, to order custom. Custom is whatever you want it to be. And that's a 3x6 interior on that one with a light blue interior. Okay, then we have here black and orange, also with 2 pockets. This one says Mark Rochester. Pretty cool. Orange zipper pulls. And also a blue interior, but this one is a 4x8. Okay, the next one I have here is similar. This one is for, it says Harlan on here. This is a 3-pocket version of the case, what we call the Ultimate Rugged Harlan, with orange piping, black and orange on here. See how pretty that is, and let's see what color interior we have in here. And this one has an orange interior. There you go. Pretty cool. Alright, let's spin this bad boy around, see what we got on this side. So here we have one for Shabib. I think that's how you pronounce it, Shabib. Backpack straps, 3x6. This is, I would call that like a gray and tan or gray and beige. Black and beige, sorry. With beige stitching or tan stitching there. And this is a 3x6 with a blue interior. There you go. Look how nice this look how nice this stitching is on here. Isn't that cool? Look at the texture on that. Alright, this one here is a 4x8. 2 pockets, and we have black with blue, like a light blue accents on here, light blue piping, light blue stitching, and then it says here on here, it says Reckless. That's pretty cool. I like that black on black right there. It's kind of a little bit of a sleeper. Pretty cool. And then the 9-ball on there with the black instead. So that came out looking pretty good. And we have a royal blue interior on that one. Alright, then here I have a 2x5/3x4 army green with the blue interior as well. And then this one here has a Velcro pocket on here. So this is like for patches. You can put patches. Well, I always do that whenever I rub the Velcro. I'm like, ooh, Velcro, ooh. No, but this has, you can put Velcro patches on there. You can put your unit patches, stuff like that. I think I've got a couple over here to show you. So if you have patches like this, or you can make your own with Velcro, but you could literally take that, something like that, and put it on there, and then that's how that would look. So pretty cool, right? All right. Anyway, take that off. I don't want to offend the guy. I don't know. People get touchy about that sometimes. I don't want to send somebody something with the patch from a wrong unit or something like that. All right. This one here says Christie Steel on here, and this is a 2x5/3x4, 2 large pockets. Remember, we call that our Dynamite Rugged style. Christie Steel, and this is like 2 shades of purple here with a pink interior. Very cool. Very nice looking. All right, and then here I have a black and red 2x5/3x4 with red zipper pulls, red piping, some cool stitching on here. It says here, maximum effort. I was just talking about that with a guy this morning about the meaning of things. We were driving, and I said, "What's that bumper sticker mean on that guy's car?" And he goes, "I don't know, I can't read it." And I said, "Yeah, I don't know what it means either." But I said, "I'm sure it means something to the guy who put it on there." All right, moving on here. I have a 2x5/3x4 here. Black and red. Black with red accents here, red pockets. I like the way it's got one red pocket here, so it's got a gray piping, and then it's got kind of gray zipper pulls on here. So it's red, red, gray, 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 black, red, and then it says, cool, it says Queen 1929. Pretty cool. Red zipper pulls, red stitching, and a really cool gray interior. There you go. 2 butts, 5 shafts, or 3 butts and 4 shafts. Okay, next one we have here is we have a Asian zing style case. The Asian zing is denoted by the use of the silk brocade fabric on here, which is very pretty. Give you kind of a look on that and see how that looks. We started using these fabrics a while back, and they look so cool. And we have a nice deep red in there for the interior. Very pretty. All right, then I have another black and red here. This one is black 2x5/3x4, black red accents. Now the important thing here is you'll notice there's nothing super unusual about this case. It's kind of relatively plain, but it is exactly what the customer wanted, right? So that's the beauty of this point right here, is that they don't have to wait to see if we or somebody else might have a color scheme that they want. They just put it together themselves on the website, knew that they have to wait, but now they're getting exactly that, and the wait is over. So there you go. All right, this one here is another black and red, but this one has white zipper pulls on here, white stitching, and I think that says Mickey. Very pretty. And this has a larger, taller lid, which is either going to be a ball holder in the lid or a separate compartment. So that's 4 butts, 8 shafts with a ball holder in the lid. There you go. This does have straps. I just haven't put them on yet. I just undid this and I just didn't put the straps on yet. A lot of the times when we ship them to ourselves, we'll take the straps off so that we can get more cases in the box, and then we'll put the straps on when they get here. Okay, this one is black and green, kind of an army green there, with 1 strap, green zipper pulls, and a green interior. Got that kind of army green look in there, so pretty cool. 3x6. All right, this one here is black and blue. And this one is black and royal blue. And it's got a really cool splash of green in there, that neon green. CES says right there. And again, this one has a taller lid. This is a 4x8. Also has a pocket that is the same width as the rest of the pocket. See this top pocket? It's got a bigger top pocket on there. So we do that on request for people. If you ask us to do that, we'll do it. Typically, I like to make that pocket smaller. I like the look of it. And it's generally that smaller pocket at the top is for quick things that you want to get to. Same thing here, except that the bigger the pocket, the more stuff you're going to stuff in it, which makes it not as quick to get to the stuff. But again, we are a custom case maker, so if you tell us that you want that, then we do it for you. No problem. So very pretty 4x8 there. Now stick around to the end of the video because I've got some cool leather cases to show you as well. Alright, now here I have what would be called a storage case, basically. This case is basically a black tube, all black, no handles on the sides, no straps, it's just a top handle. Now, we do have customers that order these. I've got one customer that has over 50 of them, and they basically just have them all stacked inside the safe or closet or whatever they have it in, and they just reach in and pull out whatever they need as needed, you know? So it's pretty cool. So anyway, this is a 3x6. And this one has some sleeves inside and got some spacers. And there you go. Now the spacers are basically a spacer from us is essentially just a sock. As you can see here, it's just a sock that has PVC pieces inside. And you can put anything you want in here. If you need bigger dowels or whatever, you can do that. But it's basically just PVC pieces, and then there's 4 of them. And the customer can generally, you know, just decide how many of those they need. Most of the time, they'll be able to fit it. If in some rare cases, you know, they'll want to cut them down. But for the most part, we have found that most people can get away with just choosing from the sizes that we already put in there. They can get away with just choosing 1, 2, 3, or even 4 of them, and that will generally take care of their spacer needs inside. Sorry, I got to stuff all that stuff in there because there's no pockets or anything to put it in. Alright, I'm going to save that one. I'll come back to it. That's a leather butterfly. Okay. I want to do all the leathers at the end, you know, kind of a little bit of suspense here. So, this one is a 2x3 in black and purple, and we got a pretty cool pocket design on here. That's what we call Karen's pocket design. A little bit of glue on the pocket. I just stick my finger in my nose. So I'll get Karen to get rid of that little bit of glue right there. That'll be gone. But it says she's a killer. She's a killer. And there you go. 2 butts, 3 shafts. Purple, black and purple with purple zipper pulls, and a 2x3 purple interior. There you go. You know, I'm going to show you guys something cool here in a minute with that. Well, you guys take care of your back, man. You don't want to get old like me and have back issues. All right, and I know a lot of people got it a lot worse than me. So this is a 2x5, 3x4 with 2 pockets. Mambo mentality. Pretty cool design here. This is black and tan and purple. So that's pretty cool, right? And backpack straps, no top handle. Let's see what color interior we have. Purple interior. Cool beans. That's a pretty cool color combination. Alright, moving on here. We have another 2x3. This one is navy blue and white with white zipper pulls, one strap, white stitching, and a green interior. Well, I'm getting surprised on the interiors today. How about that? Open that up and you're like, wow, relatively conservative look, and then bam, right there, green right in your face. I like it. I like it. Okay, this one here is purple and green and red. It's got some red zipper pulls going on here. It says Caleb right there, and then it says Hulk right there. Hulk in those big block letters. I love those block letters. Came out really cool. Look at the stitching on that. Isn't that cool? And this is a 2x5/3x4 slash. Isn't it weird to say slash like that? 2x5, 3x4. There we go. You all know what that means by now. So cool. All right, then I have here a black and red and blue. This is black body, red and blue piping, blue stitching. Got a big American flag going on there, and it says Ryan Yarber. There you go. Take a look at that. Look at that flag. Isn't that cool? That is a lot of stitching right there. Single strap, blue stitching. Let's see what color we have in here. We have red. There you go. I feel like I should wear these glasses when I show this case. America, baby. It's cool because my friend just brought me a flag today. I got to clean it. He brought me a flag that needs to be cleaned, so I'm going to put that outside because my other one got tattered by the wind. All right, then here I have a 4x8 Army Green with really cool JB cases on the front pocket. Got another really cool 8-ball going on there. And it says, just one more. So I say to my wife all the time, just one more game, baby. I'll be on my way home. An American flag on top. There you go. This one is 4 butts and 8 shafts. Oh, that's pretty cool. It says made by JB Cases for 54. Not sure what that means, but as I was saying earlier, I'm sure that it's meaningful to the customer, which is what's important when you're doing custom work, right? You want to build stuff that the customer wants, you know. One of my colleagues, he he would tell people things like, if you want your case to be like 1 inch more, it was like $100 per inch. You know, like we charge like I think $10 if we go like over 4 inches or so. But if we go like an inch longer, we usually don't charge. Sometimes we do. We might now, but previously we didn't. And I just was always so amused that he charged $100 per inch for a longer case. That was just, you know, I mean, everybody can do what they want, but I just found that to be a bit exorbitant. And then he had like another one where if somebody wanted the handle, say you want the handle on the other side of the case, then that was also like a $100 charge or $125 or something. And as he explained it to me one time, he said, "Yeah, that's basically my I don't want to do it charges." So, as we found out though, there are people in the world who are like, "I don't care how much it is, just do it," you know. So, anyway, this is a 3x6. Also Asian zing style. Very pretty. Look at this. And again, this is a back order like just from our website where the cases are not in stock. Cases that are not in stock are basically cases that we have made, and as long as they're not in stock, we're not going to put them in there. But we have way more cases that we've made that are going to be perpetually out of stock because we don't really have any sort of stock items, you know. So we don't make a certain number of black cases every month or a certain number of red cases or whatever. We just make whatever we feel like making. So sometimes, you know, we'll go in, and when we decide to build stuff for ourselves, we'll pick some of these things and we'll say we'll just remake that, you know. But most of the time we don't. So therefore, when you see something like this on the website and you want it, just order it and wait for it, and you know you're going to get it, and here's the proof. And to that sentiment, right, here's a case where this is just all black 4x8. Right? Plainest of the plain right there. Just a simple black case with a blue interior. 4 butts, 8 shafts. But it was ordered, right? What is that? 5x4. Ooh, this one's a little bit different. Look at this. This one is a 5x4. So it's 5 butts and 4 shafts. So there you go. There's another. There is another example of custom for you right there. So it's 5 butts and 4 shafts, even though it says 4/8 right there. But that's another thing that we can do. We will modify the interiors to fit our tube to whatever, you know, whatever's possible. We'll try it for you. So that's a 5/4 right there inside of a. Let me see. Is it a 5/4 or a 5/6? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like it's a 5x6, which means 11 holes inside, as opposed to a 4x8, right? And so there you go. That's what the customer wanted. That's what they got. All right, this one here is a black 2x3. Maybe it's a 2x3. It's 2x3 size tube, but let's see. We also can do 2x4s, what we call a compact 2x4 in this size tube. So there's a example of that. There's the 2x3, but let's look at the a 2x4 in this one. So here's an example of no, not that one. Sorry. Yeah, I thought I had one here. All right, that's just a replacement interior. So let's move on here. That's weird. I thought I had a 2x4 over there. All right. Anyway, so we got all these. Okay, great. So what did I promise you? I promised you the leathers. So let's go to do the butterfly first here. First, I'll do a regular butterfly. This is a 4x8 rugged butterfly right here. 4 butts, 8 shafts, and it's got leather handles here, all leather here. This one has backpack straps that aren't installed yet, but that's where they would be. And let's see what color interior we have on this one. So the straps are inside, and this one is, actually I made a mistake. This one is 3 butts and 6 shafts on this one. There you go. That's what that looks like. Nicely padded inside. Alrighty. Now, let's move on to this leather one here, which is really nice. This is a really, really nice piece of textured Napa leather on here. Gorgeous. So, this is, I want to say it's a 4/8, but it's probably a 3/6. I don't know. Let's see. We've consistently made these cases a little bit larger to accommodate people's requests, because they want to keep stuff inside of them, like towels and things like that. A lot more stuff. So this one is a 3x6. 3 butts on this side, 6 shafts on that side. There you go. That's what that looks like. Now look at this leather. Take a real good look at it. Isn't that nice? It's kind of like that. I think it's sort of like an elephant texture to it. Very pretty. So yeah, there we go. All right, so Now I'm going to show you 3 different levels of leather cases. Okay, now I'm going to show you 3 different levels of leather cases, hard leather cases, okay? So, the first one is going to be this one. This is the same leather that I just showed you, just in the rugged case style, okay? So here it is. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. How pretty that is. This has JB Case's logo on top, laser engraved into the leather, magnetic latch here, and let's see what color interior we have. We have a dark blue, royal blue interior, very nice. 3 butts and 6 shafts. And here, I have a fully tooled veg tan. Not fully tooled, I mean I have a tooled veg tan leather. This one here is 4 butts, 8 shafts. Got that cool traditional tooling, but it's in blue. Look at that. And one thing I want you guys to see is I want you to see how nice this tooling is on here. See how nice and even it is? See how there's no lines? There's no lines scribed into this to base the tooling off of, so it, you know, usually you'll see like a line right down the center here, right here. We don't do that. We do a different technique that we learned from a guy named Paul Burnett. And Paul Burnett's way is to make all this great tooling without the lines so that you have a really, really super clean but precise design. So Paul is unfortunately no longer with us. By, I mean, he passed away, but you can look up his. You can look him up under Painting Cow, and you can see a lot of the cool designs that he did. A lot of belt designs, really cool stuff. Just a really, really, really great leather worker who wrote some books and passed on some good information that's really good for guys like me. Who love to do all kinds of diversity and decoration. And we've been employing his techniques for, gosh, over 10 years now, I guess. And they're just amazing. You know, they've allowed us to be creative in ways that we couldn't have been creative even if we were using that old, you know, the old scribe line technique. We've been able to do so much more than that by using his techniques and come up with some super cool designs that really we haven't seen anybody else do in case making. So there you go. All right, now this case here this was a trade that I did with another case maker named Jack Hoverder. Jack made me a pretty cool case, and we made him one as a trade. And I think that he's going to be pleased with this. I hope. It's taken a little bit longer than it should have, as it does sometimes on these trades. But at the end of the day, the guy's getting an incredible case here. So this case here is, so first of all, let's look. This is his name on here, Jack Hoverder. And this is the case. This is all veg tan leather, saddle leather, all textured by hand. So this case is, every square inch of this case is tooled. Hand tooled, hand painted, hand dyed, hand jive. I mean, just look at this thing. Look at it. I feel like I'm commanding you. Look at it, damn it. Isn't that cool as shit, though? This case right there, this is a 4-butt 8-shaft case. And it has a burgundy interior. How pretty is that? Oh, wow, and look at this. It has a 2-tone interior, so it's burgundy and blue to match the front here. Isn't that cool? How nice is that? You guys like that? We got a bigger pad on here, so he asked us for a larger pad than we normally put on these cases, so there you go. Pretty sweet, if you ask me. Yep. There you go. Now a case like this would run probably, we would do this for around $1,500, $1,400 around there. So there you go. Hope you like it, Jack. Thank you very much. And just to give you kind of pricing on this one here, this one runs about $750. 4 butts, 8 shafts. Now keep in mind, not only do you get this cool ass design on here, not only do you get this, like this great technique. I mean, just look here. Look at. I want you all to see something. Look here how we've done this, where the design wraps around and then comes around the back, and everything is nice and symmetrical and beautiful, and there's no guidelines or anything like that 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 we had to scribe into it. Just gorgeous. And so you can get this case with backpack straps for about $750 from us. So not only do you get all the protection that we're known for, all the top quality work, but also lifetime warranty. So, I mean, I don't know how you can go wrong with that, but there you go. So basically all this is to say that I still believe, that we provide the best value in case making, in pool cue case making, and our value only gets better every day as we get better every day. So thank you guys very much, and remember, if you don't want to build it yourself, jbcases.com. We've got an online designer. We're working on making that designer even better. We've got an online form for leather cases, and any questions that you have, feel free to email them to us or send us a message. And we'll get back to you as soon as we can on it. But we're putting out tons of awesome custom cases every single month. And the one thing that we consistently hear from everyone is, "Oh man, you mean the wait is going to be 8, 10, 12 weeks? And then after the case is done, we hear the wait was so worth it." So we thank you all for letting us protect your cues. And we're here to just do the best job we can for you. So take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.